He's already got a fake.
I have no clue, brother.
That nigga got that shirt full of drugs.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna wait on you to send me the invite, Shaq.
What the fuck? Oh, it says inaccurate. It said inaccurate at the bottom. I definitely seen it, and I tried. Once you threw it, I tried to jump up and can't get that. Hold on, who's my other nigga? Oh, I can play with it. Oh, it's for the hard way. You right. Yep. Go halfway. At least halfway. It don't matter to who. I'll run whatever it's close to. Yep. Whoa. 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 I didn't realize I hit. Whoa. Don't try to tackle me now. I went back to it. Shit. I leaned one way and I felt like I leaned one way and leaned back. Yeah, he punched it out. Oh, and he caught it with his eyes closed. He covered his face and caught the ball with the other hand. Watch. Of course. They show us that replay. I'm going straight up. And to the corner. Yeah. I ain't scary. I'm sending niggas from the beginning, bro. That shit looks stupid. Which is that you? Oh, he dropped it. Or restarted the app. Whoa, get that. He out. Yep. Ooh. Man. He was gone like a bitch. Wait. Oh. Yeah, stand on the goal line. Yeah, everybody remember like he got to throw it over you. Yeah, I'm leaning. Stay other. You got another pass. Stay on the right side. Yeah, he went past the line. Good shit. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going up a little bit.
We rolling.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Whoa! My bad, because I stopped running because I thought it was
Rick Zerline set to kick off.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What can they go for? They can go for 9, and they'd have 16. No, they'd have.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
On the carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Breda. And able to stay on his feet.
Got him. Hit him while he's throwing.
The 33-yard line.
Yes, sir.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
It's okay. It don't matter. We remember because we get a point for the interception anyway, and they still,
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breda. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
That's what I'm saying. I hit that bitch ass nigga.
Down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett.
And there's no way that they can win. They can't score 13 points.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Oh, he caught it, but he was out. He jumped me, though. He jumped in front of me. I'm
From the
gonna run that
13
shit.
now, they work on 1st and 10.
That throw was so trash. He was standing still, too.
Throwing, Cousins.
And he stayed still. He gathered himself and everything.
The catch is
That
made
nigga
here by
blocked the
Tyler
fuck out of me
Lockett.
downfield.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
that's me.
4 catches for him in the wild
I didn't
card
realize
win a
it was
week
me. I
ago.
was
And he's got
trying
his
to run a
first
different
here,
route.
and it's a
Well, we
first
gotta try to
down.
hurt
Ball
him.
up to the 35 now as they come up on
Even if
1st and
it's
10.
Yeah, good position. Hold on. That's good. I'm going to go away from this shit.
Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Tackle made by Chase Young.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Wesley Woodyard on the tackle.
The 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chase Young able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt.
Punt formation.
I switched that already.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
At their own 18-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 42-yard line.
Yeah, hesitation. You seen it, though. You seen it happen. Stop. Try to regather. And
second down at 6 now from the 42.
You trying to like make shit happen on the interception return, trying to like let niggas get to block somebody.
Now Newton toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get the shit out there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
This nigga still froze. Ooh, and he took that little tackle on the leg.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Why is 95 so little?
Quick throw caught by Godwin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
RPO.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a run with McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but now it's 3rd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one
like
came up with it.
Shit, he could have just caught that bitch. And rumbling, stumbling, fumbling into the end zone.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Come on.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
That shit down. that they did that shit. I guess it does make sense though, cause
and this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
and niggas will try to moss them. And sometimes you should. And when you shouldn't try to. Sometimes you shouldn't try to mouse a nigga. And you should just try to catch it and die.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So
oh, he hit him with the move. You seen it too.
What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Run him around.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And they're going to get him.
I waited too late.
Down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Oh. Yeah, get off the ball, man. You can't hurt, man.
He came around that corner good, though.
Yeah, what you call it?
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, Newton.
Damn.
There's the
nigga look like he hurt.
It's Dante Pettis. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone
early,
here for
you know what I'm saying,
1st and 10.
ahead of him being open, he threw him open.
Newton.
Made him go get that hole and keep running.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Deron Payne. Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
I know there was a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now it's Breida. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
That nigga didn't block nobody. Just out there.
This is Breida. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Yo.
Bit of a surprise there. Medium proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
He out here. FiniAte cussing niggas out.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Stop these niggas, man. Goddamn.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Breida. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 6.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very event. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0.
But he will do it.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Linval Joseph. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Play action now. Cousins. Going for the deep ball.
Come on, baby.
Falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
It's not going to be great. That's all right. That's it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Newton. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. 23 yards the pickup there.
Oh, he cut it down.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach
too many at him.
approach halftime? Will it be angry?
I couldn't afford to let him
clinical?
juke everybody.
Calm?
Shit, he
Will it
almost
just let
did,
it
though.
all out? Who knows? I'd love to be
Yeah, he
a fly on the
did.
wall for this
Shit.
one, though.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
2 on the play. And this.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
There we go, baby.
Jared Wilson.
Ain't doing nothing.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Cano now to add the extra point.
Jam. That really did look like this shit that can make you do yesterday on some dumb shit.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Niners 17. Buccaneers nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Long game, guys. Long game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Jones there on the tackle.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chase Young, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he can't come up with
This nigga drops that
nearly
hurt.
his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32.
Ah, come up out of there.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense.
Come up out of there, baby.
At their own 49-yard line.
I
gotta figure out that plant and go though, that quick one.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Room here to run.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of the way.
Before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, here's Breida. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 22, Newton escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. Third down here. First carry, and he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This will be a 37-yard attempt.
God damn, he blew that up. Motherfucker.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Better now than later.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
1-yard gain.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Cousins. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Cousins.
Oh, come on.
Is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him, but forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, the trials trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league. It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal.
30-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference.
Oh,
intercepted. Maybe the turning
good
point
play,
they
boy.
need. Picked off at about the 31. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
That was a damn good ass
pick,
play.
nice return, but you know he's
I
just
thought he
beating
burnt his
himself up
ass.
inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be
did.
the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
On the ground, McCaffrey, and he's in. Touchdown.
That boy was not in.
Punching it in from a yard away. And
Ooh,
the
that
Bucs
pick hurt.
capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Greg
Anything can
Zuerlein
happen.
set to kick off.
They went to sleep on us.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 24-yard line.
Oh, you got Tart over there? Okay.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Newton.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure.
I was not
too
expecting
much.
that
Down
at all.
he goes.
I thought he threw that
There's
up.
Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Ooh, that hurt.
Now Charles
I'm glad
dealing
he
with a
threw
3rd
that
and long.
over.
He'll have to
Shit.
try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Newton looking deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Cousins. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And
no, baby.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Cousins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson.
I knew where you were going with that.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 10.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
That nigga's back there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And
He didn't
into
get
the
it.
end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Christian
McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
(17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get
the ball away, man.
Down. What
the
a
fuck you
huge play
doing?
at this point in the game. Kyle Van Noy able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Newton to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him.
Newton's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
11 yards on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Now Newton. Complete. He finds Blaine. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That third down conversion good for 23.
Yard line.
Now it's Newton.
Ooh, come on, baby. Wide open.
Complete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that'll bring up second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Newton. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Newton throwing again. He'll get this one to Switzer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Gain of 33
A
yards.
very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down.
Yeah.
Tonight's
One by the clock.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Shit, I only played one nigga.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist under talk a lot of. Most girls head to toe, designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking. The toe designer. Drip. Little bit.